Number 6, Mason Schaefer. 9, Steve Gibbs. 17, Elaine Higgins. And number 20, Caitlin Scarrozza. Big Blue are coached by Millikin. Now let's start on the Wheaton College Thunder. Tonight's match with a record of 9-7. 0-3 is going to play. Number 3, 5'8" junior out of Springfield, Arkansas, Jordan Benford. Number 7, 5'6" junior from Lee Summit, Missouri, Lacey Higgins. Number 9, 5'11" senior from Edmond, Oklahoma, Ashton Major. Number 10, 6-foot senior out of Middleton, Delaware, Caroline Katz. Number 11, the libero is a 5'8" junior from Prosper, Texas, Grace Autry. Number 15, a 6'2" sophomore from Hudsonville, Michigan, Sydney Overwood. And number 17, a 5'11" senior from Centerton, Arkansas, Emerson Traylor. Under coached by Eric Plunkett, assisted by Haley Warren.
Two CCIW pros about to go underway as the 10th ranked Millikin Big Blue, Haley Itzenhauser, square off against Caroline Katz. They're still looking for their first conference win.
Alongside Kira Carragher, I'm Aiden Kong. Welcome to this matchup between the Wheaton Thunder and the 10th ranked Millikin Big Blue. Kira, what should we be expecting from tonight's match?
I think it should be an exciting game. I'm really pumped to see Sydney Overweg and Ashton Major fill the spots at the middle at the net. And especially Itzenhauser for the Millikin Big Blue. She has been quite the powerhouse throughout the course of their season and has helped them maintain their top 10 ranking.
Millikin coming in 17-3, 3-1 overall. Wheaton 9-7, still looking for their first conference win. And let's roll! And that's already a service ace to begin things off.
Millikin almost nabbed that one with a pancake right there as well.
Lacey Higgins once again to serve. They'll fire from that right pin. Itzenhauser is rejected. A double block right there by the Thunder. It's Caroline Katz. Emerson Trawick. Early 2-0 lead against the 10th ranked team in the country. And a soft touch saved there by Jordan Benford. Here comes Trawick firing. Does not stay in play. First point for the Big Blue. Out to serve, you mentioned her, Kaylee Itzenhauser, two-time first-team All-CCIW selection. Here comes Benford, soft touch, and it gets right through the block of Delaney Higgins.
I think that's going to be the key the rest of the night, is getting around their big block. They've got some tall players up front.
Emerson Trawick, the senior of Arkansas, now to serve. Howell with the dig, firing, and another block.
There we go.
It's the big 6'2" sophomore, Sydney Overegg, with the rejection. Uptree digs that one out. And that one able to get through, but saved there by Millikin. Itzenhauser saved nicely by Autry, but does not stay in play. A point for Millikin. Early 4-2 lead in favor of the Thunder. Sophia Howe, the senior of St. Louis, Missouri, to serve. What a save right there by Howe, but could not be gathered in by Itzenhauser.
Ashton Major, our other phenomenal middle, just subbing in for Sydney Overweg right now.
Major with 3 blocks in their loss against North Central. Oh, somehow got over the net, but it's out. That was almost a phenomenal save there by Emerson Schrewick. Alyssa Frederking, the sophomore out of Illinois, now to serve. 715 assists last year, 4th in the CCIW. Boyer gets that one through, point for the Big Blue. And right through Lacey Higgins. 5-4 now in favor of the Thunder still. Once again, Frederking to serve. And that one misplayed there by Caroline Capps. A rare mistake for her, and this match is tied at 5 apiece here in this first set.
I definitely appreciate our strong start by the Wheaton Thunder, but I think in order for us to win this game, we're going to have to maintain consistency.
Benford. Oh, nicely saved there by Howe. Tapped over, but just blocked by Capps. And Kira, I had a chance to talk to Coach Plunkett in our post-game interview against Hope, and he talked about how Capps is so versatile and perhaps one of the best blockers on the team.
Yes, she is a phenomenal player. I played with her 2 years ago, and she could do everything. She could pass. She's always up at the net, ready to block. Very good at closing the block. It's quite terrifying to be up against her when she's swinging. She can do it all, as you said.
Ira Cather's shot was out. Thunder now have a 7-5 advantage. Monica Evenson, the senior of the Savage, Minnesota, now to serve. Here comes Capps, firing from the left pin. Saved there by Itzenhauser. And another block kept alive for now. Itzenhauser, somehow sends it over. Here come the Thunder once again. Capps, soft touch, gets home. Another kill for Capps.
Phenomenal rally, and wait for the Thunder to stay ready.
8-5 lead now for the Thunder. Really feeding off that energy. And that one off the hands of Trewick. Right now an 8-6 lead in favor of the Thunder. Caitlin Skoronsky, one of the best servers in the CCIW. 41 service aces for her this season. And make that 42. First in the CCIW, 35th in all of Division III. A huge weapon for Millikin's offense. Once again, Skoronsky to serve. Put it out there. Sent there on the second shot. Chance for Itzenhauser, sails wide. Right now, 9-7 in favor of the Thunder. It was Capps on the serve.
There we go.
What a nice play there by Caroline Capps. And Kira, any other things that you like about Caroline Capps?
Man, she's a great leader on the court. She encourages the young players to do their thing, to be confident in yourself. I think her experience on the court has just given her the ability to be confident in herself and be confident in her teammates as well.
It was Kaylee Itzenhauser on that last kill. Itzenhauser coming into this game with 281 kills, second in the CCIW, also 13th in Division III. Mistake out there by Itzenhauser. Firing once again quickly. There was Gibbs. Oh, got through.
Just about found the hole in our defense.
There's Ellie Richards there on that kill shot. Once again, Itzenhauser to serve. Rather, it was Kyra Cathers on the serve, excuse me, for that. Oh, wow. Took the roof off of that one.
Yeah.
Emerson Treywick, a powerful slam right there.
That smack was heard around the gym, I'd say.
Treywick coming into this game with 126 kills and 441 swings.
Oh, big block.
Combo block right there. Overweg and Treywick combining in on the stuff.
That is what we like to see, a nice, tight, close block.
3-point lead for the Thunder here in this first set. Ashton Major was there on the serve. Here comes Itzenhauser. Floater gets home.
A little bit of a miscommunication as to who that ball was, but hopefully Annika Evanston and Caroline Capps can talk that out and get the next one.
12-10 lead. Thunder have the 10th ranked team in the country down by 2. Lacey Schaffer now to serve, the sophomore out of Farmer City, Illinois. Nice save there by Lacey Higgins. It'll be Treywick, but is stopped at the net. Capps already with 2 kills so far in this first set. Itzenhauser with 3. Here comes Emerson Treywick, another one.
Her signature go call. All the Wheaton setters know that Emerson means business when she calls go.
2 kills now for Emerson Treywick already. Averages 3.06 kills per set. 6 in the CCIW. Oh, a major rejection. It's Sydney Overweg.
As the tallest player on the floor at 6'2", I expect to see a lot of blocks from Sydney Overweg tonight.
Coming into this game with 45 blocks, 6 in the conference. Also averages 0.82 blocks per set, 3rd in the CCIW.
There we go.
That one went under the net, so another point for Wheaton. And Kira, seems like this Wheaton team playing with a lot of confidence in this first set.
Yeah, it's really great to see. I think that'll just get the ball rolling and keep it rolling. We were off to a great start, and I think that helped boost our confidence. Those first 2 points were great for us.
Itzenhauser did not get enough velocity on that shot, so that was 16-11 lead, and there's the first timeout by Coach Nichols. Kira, what have you liked so far from the Wheaton side?
I have really appreciated Wheaton's defense, especially at the net. Sydney Overweg and Emerson Treywick have been putting up a fight at the net, making it extremely tough for the Millikin Big Blue to get around the blocks. Even if they do try to get around the blocks, our blockers are doing a great job of facing their arms inwards. That Millikin's having a hard time tooling us as well. But also Grace Autry is doing a great job when those balls do get past our blocks. She's always there ready to dig.
And what are some potential adjustments? Obviously, you know, it's still the first set, but what are some potential adjustments Coach Nichols and Millikin can make?
Yeah, I think Millikin could do a little bit better job of diversifying their hitting calls. I think it is pretty safe to assume that Itzenhauser is going to be going for a lot of those balls, but I think some back row attack might be nice to see for Millikin. They've got some great players all around. That is why they are ranked number 10, so I think diversifying their offense would be great.
Well, the Thunder are already 5 total blocks compared to Millikin, who has none. And you talked about Sydney Overweg being a major force. We just talked about how she's top 10 in the CCIW in blocks.
Yep. Yeah, Sydney is a force to be reckoned with at the net, and I would be quite scared if I saw her lining up to block across the net for me.
Here's now Lacey Higgins to serve for the Thunder. Primarily known for her assist.
There we
There's
go.
a kill right there.
Great start from the timeout.
Rather a service ace for Higgins, make that 23 on the season. And how about this, 17-11, Thunder up by 6. Oh, just sent over on that second shot right there and didn't catch the Thunder off guard.
That is another thing that I think could work well for Millikin is setting up some dumps, some surprise plays.
Madison Oyer checks in for the Big Blue, the junior out of Ludlow, Illinois. Treywick denied. Oyer just checked into the ball game, sending that one back. A second team all CCIW selection last year. Oyer primarily playing off the bench. That one getting home there for the Big Blues, Sophia Gibbs. And for the Thunder, the freshman out of Arlington, Texas, Kennedy Camp checking in for Emerson Treywick. Sophia Howell to serve, 18-13, 5-point advantage here in this first set for the Thunder. Caps. Overreg there with the dig. Here comes Caps once again.
Sidearm swing right there.
Soft touch, gets home for Kyra Cathers. For the Big Blue, they have 9 kills and 9 errors in this first set. That's why they're hitting the percentages at 0. Meanwhile, for the Thunder, hitting 250, not making as many unforced mistakes. But Allison Oyer slithers that one. It's only a 3-point game. Here's now the defensive specialist, Howell, to serve. Benford. Wow. It's still alive thanks to the basketball. Benford again this time. Jordan Benford able to get home that time. 77 kills for Jordan Benford entering this match. 5 kills against North Central last time. And now here is Grace Autry to serve. Oh, again. That was Allison Oyer. Millikin has had their way with those dump shots.
Yep. I think that could become a real problem for us if our defense doesn't adjust to those.
It's about the second or third time Millikin has done that against the Thunder.
Yeah.
Millikin now to serve. Benford.
Oh,
again.
we go, Benford!
That's now back-to-back kills for Jordan Benford. She will now check out of the ball game. Monica Evenson now to serve. Oh, what a nice block there. Itzenhauser able to save it. Sent over there by Oyer. Here comes Wheaton once again. Caps. We had Ellie Richards getting home on that block. Getting right through that block, rather. Back to a 3-point game. Caitlin Scarassi back to serve, the senior out of Naperville, Illinois. Ashton Major, saved there by Howell. Can the Thunder save it? No. Point for the Big Blue. As we got an early timeout. Thunder still lead it by 3, 20-17. It looks like Millikin's starting to make some adjustments.
Yes, Millikin is making some adjustments indeed, including, as I mentioned in the previous timeout, diversifying their offense. But they're also not only switching up the hitters, but switching up the types of hits. We've seen a couple of dumps, but also some tip shots that are hitting that donut hole in our defense. And if we don't adjust to those, as I mentioned earlier, it could become dangerous, and it already is becoming dangerous as they're creeping up on the Thunder right now.
There's a lot of paradigms that we can take this matchup out. I think one of the pretty cool things is that both Coach Nichols of the Big Blue and Coach Plunkett of the Thunder, both in their first years as the head coach. What are some of the advantages of having a first-year head coach from a player's perspective?
Well, that's it can come with a lot of challenges, but I think some plus sides are they're coming in with new experience. They're coming from a different program, and so they can take what worked from their previous program and apply it to this one. You also have a lot of flexibility and moldability. You're coming in with your set players, but you're also coming in with new plays and new proposals. So I think the flexibility on both sides is a good factor.
Coach Plunkett coming from Gardner-Webb. Meanwhile, Coach Nichols, only 2 years ago, was coaching at high school and then got elevated to become the head coach, taking over for Coach Kick, who coached for 23 years with Millikin. What a really long time that was. Kemp with a nice dig. Here comes Caps, sending it over. Itzenhauser gets through the block of Lacey Higgins and Ashton Major. And Millikin has now made this a one-point game. 3 kills for Kaylee Itzenhauser on 8 swings. Does have 4 errors, though. Allison Oyer leading the way for the Big Blue with 4 kills. Oh, nicely done.
Nice tool by Caps.
Three kills now for Caroline Caps, tying her with Treywick and Benford, who also have 3, and now Caps to serve. And once again, another nice serve here by Caps.
That just speaks to the kill of to the skill of Caps, excuse me. She goes from getting a kill and then getting an ace.
Only coming into this ball game with 17 service aces. Thunder 3 points away from taking this first set. Yeah, Deutschman was barely able to get that one on that dig. Here comes the Thunder once again. Major, though, rejected. Here comes Trey from the left and just going to float that one over. Block, though. Trying again. Major
nice
stays in play. Two points away from taking set 1 are the Thunder. Hitting 259 so far in this first set compared to Millikin hitting 194 and another ace.
Serve. There we go, Caroline Caps.
24-19. And a timeout being taken by the Big Blue. And how about the start for Wheaton?
Phenomenal start. I would be feeling on fire if I was on this in this Thunder defense. Excuse me, Thunder timeout right now. The defense has been great, as we just saw in that last play. Some of our hits found themselves in the hands of the other team, but we kept the ball in the air. We kept pushing. We kept fighting for that until we put the ball down on their side.
And for the Wheaton Thunder, they were 8-2 at one point. Right now they're 9-7 after the Marion Scribner Invitational, but they're obviously 1-5 since their only win being against Bluffton. This match has a lot on the line to obviously get them in the win column, pick up their first win in CCIW play, as their last win in the conference, you have to go to last year against North Central.
And not to mention, if Wheaton pulls out the 3-set win, that would be quite the statement win as well. Millikin being ranked 10th in the nation, and Millikin having their fair share of tough opponents too, having played previous ranked opponents. It hasn't been an easy road for Millikin. They've held their own, so if Wheaton can put up a fight against Millikin, that has to be a great sign.
They talked about the ranked opponents that Millikin played. Number 11, Transylvania at the time. Number 16 ranked Gustavus Adolphus. And they still have some tough opponents that they have to play later in their schedule, like North Park, who's also the other team in the CCIW that's ranked. But what's interesting for North Park is that they're 1-2 in the conference, and Millikin able to get another ball there.
Yeah, CCIW has proven to be a tough conference this year, as IWU I believe, is ranked 1st at the moment, and Millikin has has their one CCIW loss to IWU.
Yeah, for Illinois Wesleyan, they're like, we beat both North Park and Millikin, yet we're not even ranked.
Yeah, that's gotta feel odd for them.
One of 2 teams undefeated in the conference, put back right there by Itzenhauser. So they only need 1 point, but Millikin so far staying in this set. But yeah, going back, Illinois Wesleyan and Carthage, the only 2 teams undefeated. Then Millikin comes in at 3rd place. Then North Central, Carroll, North Park. That's the top 6. And the 6 out of the 9 teams go to the CCIW tournament. Here comes Trey. Can she end it? She will.
There we go.
Emerson Treywick shuts the door on the first set. Wheaton takes it 25-21. 4 kills for Emerson Treywick. And we'll have the start of the second set after these messages and a word from the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
There are 6 things that you need to know. Wheaton Gives is our annual opportunity to support Wheaton students through generous giving. This year, on Wednesday, April 17, anyone who loves Wheaton College has an opportunity on Wheaton Gives to support our students. We'll be celebrating all day in Lower Beamer, all kinds of student events, activities, games, food, celebration. If you're anywhere close to Wheaton, think about coming to join us. You can give online, wherever you are, anywhere in the world, and that's the way most loyal Wheaties give. Our students need your support in order to have the full excellence of a Wheaton education. That goes beyond what tuition can provide. We really need the whole Wheaton College community to maintain the affordability and excellence of a Wheaton education. So now you know, those are the 6 things. We hope that you will support us through your generous giving.
Welcome back to King Arena here for this matchup between the Wheaton Thunder and the 10th ranked Millikin Blue. And Kira, a big shocker for the Wheaton Thunder taking that first set 25-21. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great set. I think Wheaton held their own. But I do want to mention Millikin had 9 errors in that set, while Wheaton only had 2. Doing the math, if Millikin fixes their errors, that could become a problem for Wheaton. So I think Wheaton needs to maintain consistency, but also put some pressure on Millikin, make them force those errors on Millikin, and we'll see how this second set unfolds. Thunder
spreading the love. Emerson Treywick with 4 kills. Caroline Capps and Jordan Binford not trailing that far with 3. Meanwhile, Kaylee Itzenhauser getting it done with 6 kills. Oyer with 4 and Richards with 3. Lacey Higgins, a great person indeed, 11 assists for her. How valuable are those setters, Kira?
so incredibly valuable. If you don't have a good setter, you can't run your offense. Lacey Higgins has been a rock for Wheaton since she first stepped on the court her freshman year.
409 assists for Lacey Higgins, 4th in the conference. Nice save there by Delaney Higgins. Sent over that second shot. Wheaton makes their adjustment as it was Higgins on the dig. Another soft floater there by Trewick. Thunder able to save with Grace Autry. Here comes Benford firing. Save there by Howe. What a nice rally here in this first point of the second set. Off the hands of Gracie Shafter. Point for the Thunder. Solid attendance here at King Arena. With a soccer game also going on at the same time. Caps. Saved by Howe. Haley Richards. Can't get it over. Point for the Thunder. That one sailing just a little bit wide there. Benford. Oh, wow. But nope, it's out. Looked like a good kill from us, but just out there for her. And Millikin finally on the board, as there will be Sophia Howe to serve. Leading her team in digs with 309, also good enough to be 3rd in the CCIW. Had 540 digs, by the way, last year. Benford, wow. Somehow able to save it, though, was Millikin. Here comes Benford trying once again. Gets through the block. Dig out there by Itzenhauser. This is a chance for the Thunder to attack. Here comes Caps. Off the hands, another point. Caps now with 5 kills. And off the dig from Autry. Nice play there by Kyra Cathers. Alyssa Frederking checks in for the Big Blue. It's Reese Shafter, one of the players that checked out for Millikin. As it will be Frederking to serve. Oh, that's going to be an ace.
That's a tough one. Always got to follow it all the way back to the line.
Would you say that's more of a miscommunication thing, or what would you say exactly?
Seam balls are tough because it requires double communication. It requires communication from the person on the right and the left. And a lot of the times it's you got it, no, you got it. So that's a tough place ball in the seam at the back line. So both the communication and a follow issue.
Millikin with their first lead of this entire match, 4-3. Dug out there by Autry. Here comes Caps. Caps sails wide though. Frederking again to serve for Millikin. Caps. And a nice block right there. Kyra Cathers, as well as some Addison Oyer combining in on that stop. Millikin up early, 6-3 here in set number 2. I don't know how Lacey Higgins sent that one over. And a tough play there for Emerson Trewick, make it 7-3.
Those kind of balls are tough because you're not sure if you should keep your platform or use your hands. Emerson got caught in the middle.
So now a timeout taken on the floor. Millikin leading at 7-3, and now starting to see some adjustments. Of course, Kaylee Itzenhauser leading the way, 6 kills on 12 swings for her.
Yes. This is becoming another errors game. A lot of points from Millikin. I don't want to discount the effort of Millikin's hitters, but I do want to recognize Wheaton has started entering error territory, and that's something we got to watch and keep in check in order to get back into this game and give Millikin another fight.
Wheaton has 4 errors already in the second set compared to Millikin, who has 2. Again, we just talked about the Big Blue coming into this game, number 10 in the country. They were previously on a 10-game winning streak before dropping their last game to Illinois Wesleyan. What a job well done by Coach Nichols, 17-3.
Yeah.
Of course, for Millikin, because of the way that the CCIW tournament is sorted out, they would currently be the number 3 seed and forced to play in North Park. Illinois Wesleyan and Carthage currently the top 2 teams holding the first-round byes. But also with Millikin, a high-powered offense coming to this game ranked number 1 in hitting percentage, number 1 in kills per set, 2nd in kills, but also 3rd in the country in kills with 1,000 kills. That is ridiculous.
CCIW definitely isn't an easy division. Conference, excuse me.
Itzenhauser, that one barely got over the tape. Here comes Benford, taps touch. Benford tries again. And that one sails just wide though. So now 8-3 in favor of Millikin. Make that 5 attack errors for the Thunder. The Millikin had 9 in the first set. They have 1 so far. And that last dig there was misplayed by Wheaton.
Yeah, going back to what you just previously mentioned, the 5 attack errors. If Wheaton adjusted on those and fixed those, this would be a much closer game. And I think strategy would change as well.
Millikin right now, a 7-0 run. Benford. Itzenhauser with the dig. Block right there, saved by Howell. Benford. Nope. Howell was a promising point right there for the Thunder. But Benford just bombs it a little bit long.
Good placement. She's just been in the weight room a little bit too much.
8-0 run now for the Big Blue.
Oh!
That one just right at Sophia Howe to end the drought. So now 10-4 as we have Annika Evenson checking back into the ball game. Jordan Benford is on the bench for now, getting some rest.
Good close on that block.
Itzenhauser. Oh, so they're able to send that one over. Itzenhauser doing a lot on that back line. Caps. Off the dig from Itzenhauser. Too strong though. Caroline Caps. Back-to-back points for the Thunder. Six kills now for Caroline Caps. Evenson to serve. Are they able to get over the net? No.
A slide is such a dangerous play, especially from such a dynamic player like Major.
Major 104 kills for her again. Also the best hitting percentage on the team, as that one just sails wide on that serve. Hitting 362s Major, also good enough to be second in the CCIW, 34th in all of Division III. Second on the team in blocks with 42, also good enough to be 8th in the conference. Kaylin Skoronsky now to serve. Talked about her in the first set, how dangerous of a server she is. Caps off the block. They got there by Skoronsky. Does that stay in play? It does. Millikin leads by 6 here in set number 2, trying to tie things up at 1 apiece. Once again, Skoronsky. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Ashton Major with a major rack attack. Kennedy Camp checks out. Anderson Treywick in.
Big block.
Here comes Treywick. Oh, what a save right there by Deutschman. And nope, can't able to get that one home for Millikin. 13-7 now for the Big Blue. Kyra Cathers, a sophomore out of Quincy, Illinois, on to serve. Best hitting percentage on the team. Hitting .326, also going to be 3rd in the CCIW. Cathers on the dig. And, oh wow. That was very impressive right there.
Those are tough. You can see her arm going up for a tip, but she put some force on that and got it into the back corner.
It was Sophia Gibbs from her middle blocking spot, the senior of St. Charles, Missouri. 44 kills on 121 swings entering tonight. Rejected! Once again, Sophia Gibbs. Primarily known for blocking, 49 blocks entering tonight. 2nd on the team, 4th in the CCIW. Kyra Cathers now back on to serve for Millikin, leading 15-7. Right out there by Freder King. Here comes Caps fighting from the middle. Saved there by Skoronsky. Itzenhauser. Saved by Caps again. And they're just going to have to send that one over chance for the Big Blue to take advantage. Instead, a soft floater there by Itzenhauser. And I believe they touched them yet. They went over the net.
Those are tough because that was a beautiful swing by Caps.
15-7, Kaylee Itzenhauser leading the way, 9 kills for her. And a timeout taken on the floor. 16-7, Millikin leading it by 9. Kira, what are some impressive things that you like about Millikin in the second set?
Millikin seems to be playing their game right now. I think they seem a lot more comfortable. I wonder if they came into the first set feeling a bit too confident, and had some bad errors because of that. But now they seem to be settling into their own and playing their kind of volleyball, the kind of volleyball that they're used to, the dynamic and diverse offense.
And Kira, this is more of a personal question, so feel free to answer however you want to answer. But obviously, you used to play volleyball when Coach Schmidt was the coach, and obviously you're on the basketball team. What are some differences that you see from volleyball and basketball?
As a sport, or the team, or?
Let's go with as a sport.
Yeah, 2 completely different games. Basketball was my sport growing up, so I'm definitely more confident in that one. But volleyball and basketball, completely different games. Volleyball has more stop and go, but the excitement that comes with every point is crazy. Basketball, while it may be more of a continuous flow, I mean, you do have some big moments. Super fun sports to watch, equally as fun to play. tune into Wheaton's women's basketball once that season starts as well.
That'll be in November. It'll be Kyra Cathers now to serve. And Itzenhauser leading the way, 9 kills. Fire King with 12 assists. And then Howell with 7 digs.
Oh!
That got you fired up, Kira.
Oh, yeah. Anytime Treywick goes up to swing, I'm confident that she was putting it down.
5 kills now for Emerson Treywick, and Caroline Capps leading the way with 6 kills on 20 swings. Lacey Higgins has 16 assists and 8 digs. Not a double-double yet, don't want to exaggerate, so 16 assists, 8 digs to be specific.
She's getting close, though.
Capps on the dig. Oh, Treywick sails it wide.
A lot of our balls have sailed long. I think we need to get out of the weight room. We're a little too strong on those.
Millikin had 9 errors in the first set. Thunder had 9 errors in the second set. That in of itself has been the tale of 2 sets. You just look at the box score as Capps slithers it down the line. Bedford now comes back in for the Thunder. She's in for Annika Evenson. Lacey Higgins to serve. The junior out of Lee Summit, Missouri. Itzenhauser's floater gets nope, save. Wow. Thought for sure it would be a kill, but a great save there by Wheaton. A point there for Millikin.
I do want to applaud the effort of Grace Autry, though, making some pancakes, having breakfast for dinner.
Autry again, 272 kills for her 6th in the CCIW. Treywick, floater gets home. Make that 6 Ks for Emerson Treywick on 19 swings. And nicely done there by Delaney Higgins getting through the block. Millikin leads 19-10, 6 points away from taking set number 2. Howell to serve. Assist by Higgins and misplay there by Caroline Capps. So Millikin smacked in the mouth in the first set, but they've come back with some vengeance here in set number 2. Looking to tie things up at 1 apiece. Oh, Howell barely able to get that one over. But a great save there by Autry before another play made by Millikin. There's Kyra Cathers, I believe. Also want to give credit to Ellie Richards combining in on that combo block. 4 points away from taking set 2 as Millikin. Howell again to serve. Autry just has to bang it over. Autry with a nice dig. Treywick saves it. And Higgins sends it over. Can't get it there for Autry. And Treywick, Millikin 3 points away now. So Treywick will come out of the game. They bring back Sydney Overweg. Overweg, and they're going to say, it looks like they either touched the net or it looks like that's what's going to be the calling. As you have Bree Gilbert, who's only appeared in 3 matches this entire season. She's in the game. Only playing 4 sets as well. Bree Gilbert fires.
There we go.
Blocked but out of bounds.
Great entrance by Gilbert.
That ends a 5-0 run in favor of Millikin. We'll see if the Big Blue can close the door here on set number 2. Another powerful attack, that time Delaney Higgins. So Fredericking leading the way with 12 assists for the Millikin Big Blue. And Gracie Shafter with 8. And where are they going to roll it? Nope, sails wide. And that will do it for the second set. Millikin responds with dominance, 25-11. And we are all tied at 1 set apiece, and we'll bring you the third set after these messages and a word from the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
There are 6 things that you need to know. Wheaton Gives is our annual opportunity to support Wheaton students through generous giving. This year on Wednesday, April 17, anyone who loves Wheaton College has an opportunity on Wheaton Gives to support our students. We'll be celebrating all day in Lower Beamer, all kinds of student events, activities, games, food, celebration. If you're anywhere close to Wheaton, think about coming to join us. You can give online, wherever you are, anywhere in the world, and that's the way most loyal Wheaties give. Our students need your support in order to have the full excellence of a Wheaton education. That goes beyond what tuition can provide. We really need the whole Wheaton College community to maintain the affordability and excellence of a Wheaton education. So now you know, those are the 6 things. We hope that you will support us through your generous giving.
Welcome back to this ball game between the Wheaton Thunder and the 10th-ranked Millikin Big Blue. And Kira, obviously a huge tone switcher. Millikin coming out strong in set number 2.
Yeah, very big tone shift. Earlier in the second set, you had asked me about some differences between basketball and volleyball. I want to point out a similarity. Basketball is all about controlling your turnovers, and the one who usually has the most turnovers loses the game. I want to point out volleyball's equivalent, which has been errors. And in the first set, Millikin had, I believe, over 9 errors, while Wheaton only had around 2. But in this second set, Millikin only had 1 error, while Wheaton had 11. That is quite the tone shift, and I think both sides, in order to play their best games, need to control their errors.
Wheaton coming into this game again 9-7, looking for their first conference win. They're on a 7-game losing streak in conference play. Millikin trying to respond after losing to Illinois Wesleyan. That got him out of first place. Currently, they're in third. Start of the third set now here between Wheaton and Millikin, and a soft touch there by Kaylee Ittenhauser. That gives her 11 kills. Against U Chicago, 15 kills on 48 swings. In that matchup as well, reached 1,000 career kills.
Wow.
And that's another ace. Autry unable to dig that one out. Also coming into this game with 52 career double-doubles.
Wow. Sorry to the fans at home. I screamed a little too loud.
But Ashton Major, a big exclamation mark right there. I mean, that had some smoke.
That was, I think I saw flames coming off the ball there.
5 kills now for Ashton Major in this ball game. Third on the team behind Treywick and Caps, 6 and 7 apiece.
Ooh.
Nice save there by Annika Evenson. That had some heat there as well. Higgins, block there.
Oh,
that was well played.
That was.
Ellie Richards, not necessarily a bang shot right there, but just simply able to tap it over, but still with enough velocity.
Just out of reach of Emerson.
Sophia Howe to send this one away. 3-1 in favor of the Big Blue.
Good communication.
Caps, saved there by Howe, and ricocheting around. And it'll be a point for the Thunder now. Howe a little bit shaken up, but looks like she's okay.
It's tough when the ball starts playing pinball in the ceiling.
Yep. Still alive, but can't exactly predict where it will
Exactly,
go.
yeah.
Looks like Sophia Howe, the defensive specialist, is all right. She's still in this match. Ashton Major to send it away. Higgins the assist, Caps fires, saved there nicely. Collision there. Off the block, and it'll be a point for the Thunder. It looks like it did not touch a Thunder player. That's why they gave the point to Wheaton, because that shot was wide. That's tied at 3 apiece. That one sails wide for sure. First lead for the Thunder here in this set. Major, the senior out of Edmond, Oklahoma, with a service ace. Sophia Howe fails to dig that one. Once again, Major to serve. Kennedy Kemp with a nice dig. Here comes Caps, floating over, but that one sails wide. As Ashton Major will check out. Autry, the defensive specialist from Frostburg, Texas, is back in. And meanwhile, Gracie Schaefer will check out for Millikin. It's a Freder King to serve for Millikin. Oh,
there we go.
Now Sydney Overweg. They bring the tallest player for the Thunder back onto the court.
I'm definitely a big fan of Wheaton's dynamic middle duo, Sydney Overweg and Ashton Major. Definitely nonstop at the net with those two rotating in and out.
6-4 lead in favor of the Thunder. And wasn't the best play right there, but Kyra Cathers makes the most of it. Yeah, Alyssa Freder King with not the best assist, but still gets it done. Boyer, nice dig there by Autry. Here comes Caps firing. Caps saved there by Howe. Here comes Millikin again. Kemp with a nice dig. Benford's able to save it. And sent over there by Overweg. And that one said, the ref says that it touched the ground before Kemp could get it. But on that last play, you see the replay. That was a really good effort by both Kennedy Kemp as well as Jordan Benford. was Caitlin Skoronsky on the serve. Taps. And wow, Millikin able to send that one. A nice save there by Kaylee Itzenhauser. And rejected. A combo block, but it looks like it got the hands of Itzenhauser. Coming into this game with only 31 blocks. Here's Benford, they set it up for her. But it sails wide for Jordan Benford trying to hit cross court. Skoronsky again to serve. Again, leads the conference in serve aces with 41, also good enough to be 35th in Division III. Benford trying once again, got blocked, and sent right back down Wheaton's way. It's Kyra Cathers. 8-7 lead for the Big Blue.
Currently tied at 4 errors now for Wheaton, 3 errors for Millikin, and a relatively even game reflecting that.
Goodness play there by Caroline Capps on the dig, so now 9-7 lead for Millikin. Once again, Skoronsky to serve. Capps fires once again off the hands of Frederking. It looks like Kennedy Campbell will check out. Treywick is back in for Wheaton. Comes Treywick. Oh, that one hits the net though. Not enough on it, and Millikin up 10-8. Millikin coming off the UD River Cities Classic. They beat Stevens Point, Dubuque, and Lakeland, and they beat Elmhurst on October 2nd. Then we just talked about their loss on October 4th against Illinois Wesleyan. They had the Midwest Invitational after this. Calvin, Bugman, Wallace, and Swartmore are their opponents.
There we go.
And there is Emerson Treywick.
All smiles for Treywick in the huddle.
7 kills for her. Caroline Capps has 9. Lacey Higgins getting it done with 24 assists. And then Autry with 9 digs. And Lacey Higgins was still with 8 digs. Meanwhile, Itzenhauser with 11 kills. Itzenhauser, that one, wow. Literally just rolled on the tape. And it takes a friendly roll for the Thunder. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. The ball literally just rolling on the tape.
It rolled a pretty great distance too. Normally it'll taper off, but
that was an acrobatic play there by that ball. Gracie Schaefer now to serve. Millikin leads by 2. Autry Diggs setting up for Treywick. And wow, that was just nicely touched right there by Emerson Treywick. Nobody home from Millikin.
It's a great job of reading the defense, watching how they were shifting, and she found that donut hole right there.
Evenson now to serve for Wheaton, down by 1. There was Emerson Treywick coming clean on that block. Ashton Major might have gotten a piece of it, but it was mostly Treywick. Tied up at 11 apiece. Evenson to serve. Dig there by Howe. Here comes Higgins. Got home. A much closer third set. 12-11 in favor of Millikin. As Itzenhauser on the serve. Here comes Emerson Treywick. Soft touch. Crowd can speak for itself. That gives 9 kills now for Emerson Treywick, tying her with Caroline Capps.
Not sure if the camera was able to pick that up, but it was another signature go call from Emerson.
5 kills against North Central, had 12 kills against Hanover. tree, can't dig that one out. Millikin back on top.
Looks like she's taken a step forward as she was getting ready to pass. You want to maintain stability once the ball makes contact.
Here's Sophia Howe now to serve for Millikin. 13-12 in favor of the Big Blue, up by 1. Kemp to dig. Higgins the assist. Caps saved nicely by Shafter. Caps tries again, gets through the block. Dig there by Howe. Set up and save. Nope. It's Kyra Cathers. (14-12) now. Millikin up by 2. Caps will fire from that left pin. It's off the hands of Itzenhauser and a kill for Wheaton. 10 kills now for Caroline Caps on 30 swings. Coming into this game, by the way, 929 kills, so that'll give her 939 career kills. And that one stays in play for Millikin. Back up by 2. Well, it's a Frederick King to serve now for the Big Blue. 715 assists last year, 4th in the CCIW. On the season has 2 double-doubles where they will it's going to be Thunder Point. Itzenhauser leading the way for both teams, 12 kills for her. Treywick with 9, Caps with 11. Does that stay in play? Yes, it does. It's Ellie Richards. A sophomore out of Taylorville, Illinois. 6 kills on 21 swings against Illinois Wesleyan. Millikin back up by 2. Kemp digs, Higgins assists. Here comes a block, but it's not in play. Wheaton point. So Gilbert did play against North Central. She was the one that got the kill. 3 kills on 11 swings for Bree Gilbert. Again, only appearing in her 4th match this season after appearing in 18 last year. Itzenhauser firing from that left pin. It got blocked. Can Millikin save it? No. It's Bree Gilbert, I believe.
Loving the excitement from Treywick, Overweg, and Gilbert all at the front cheering each other on after getting that big block.
That one rare error right there. We haven't, I believe that's the first service error. I've had one a set ago, but one hitting the tape. Both of these teams have done a good job getting the ball over the net. Now Millikin back up by 1 after the game was tied. Crucial 3rd set right here as both teams look to take a 2-1 lead heading into set number 4. Kyra Cathers was there on the serve. Higgins the assist. Overleg gets home.
What's her hang time on this play?
That's only the 2nd kill for Sydney Overweg. Wheaton hitting 133 on the match. Millikin hitting 208. Tie ball game 17 apiece. Oh, nicely saved there by the Big Blue. Here comes Itzenhauser.
Oh.
Gets through the block. A kill for Kaylee Itzenhauser.
It's hard when you know you're right there on the block, but you just don't get your arms facing inward, and so you end up getting tooled.
13 kills on 53 swings, also with 13 digs. That was Itzenhauser's first double-double of the season. We talked about her having 52 career double-doubles.
Wow.
I mean, that's a whole lot getting right through. That block was Bree Gilbert.
Wheaton returning the favor of the tool block.
Tie ball game 18 apiece. As Bree Gilbert will check out of the ball game. Annika Evenson is in, and she'll be the one that serves. Shafter on the assist. Does that stay home? Yes, it does. Millikin takes a 19-18 lead. Shafter with 15 assists. Prairie King has 16 assists from Millikin.
Nice recovery.
Higgins the assist. Here comes Treywick. Sets it up nicely. Higgins to Treywick for the kill. 32 assists, by the way, for Lacey Higgins. And a point from Millikin.
Also want to give Lacey Higgins a pat on the back. It's tough being a 5'6" setter and having to play front row. Running a 5'1" is not always ideal, but Wheaton is making it work.
You're wondering what her career high in assists would be. It would be 50 against Albion last year.
It's up, it's up, it's up. Oh.
And Millikin responding, back-to-back points for them. They lead 21-19, and now we'll get a timeout from Coach Plunkett. So far a pretty competitive set, but Millikin slowly starting to pull away. What adjustments does Wheaton need to make if they want to have a chance?
You know, I think coming from the last set, Wheaton has done a great job adjusting their errors. They've kept it down to 6 as of right now. Millikin at 5, so that is pretty pleasing for both sides to have been limiting their errors. But I think Wheaton going forward does need to be covering their bases a little bit more. By bases, I mean the corners of the court. A lot of Millikin's balls have been able to sneak by them. In addition to that, I think closing our block. Wheaton has had some great blocks, but we need to make sure we are getting to the pins and closing our block to prevent getting tooled and prevent the ball from crossing through the seam.
And we talked about it in the last broadcast, but Coach Plunkett, first-year head coach for the Thunder. He was previously at Gardner-Webb for 2 years, won 30 games that year. And last year, in his final year at Gardner-Webb, went 14-13, which was the second most regular season wins in Gardner-Webb history, and they advanced to the Big South Tournament semifinal for the first time in the program history, and now getting over to Wheaton College. Kira, what are some differences that you see, or maybe some similarities that you see between Coach Smith, the previous head coach for Wheaton, and Coach Plunkett?
Yeah, I've heard positive things all around about both coaches. Plunkett coming in from Gardner-Webb, which I do believe is a Division I school. It's definitely a switch up. I want to applaud his ability to adapt his coaching style to the division of to Division III. He's done a phenomenal job working with the girls and creating a game plan that fits.
Coach Schmidt spending 7 years with the Thunder. Millikin now 3 points away from taking set number 3 and going up 2-1. Wheaton, though, trying to end it, but that one hits the net. So Wheaton staying alive for now. They're down by 2.
One of my favorite lineups currently in the game. We got both middles, Sydney Overweg and Ashton Major.
And it is Major to serve for the Thunder. Dig there by Howe. Set up by Schaefer. And cannot be played there by Annika Evenson. So now Millikin 2 points away from taking set number 3. The 10th ranked team in the country, 17-3, 3-1 in conference play. Hits the net. Rare service error from Millikin. Now putting it back in the hands of Lacey Higgins. He has 32 assists. Stays in play. Yep. Ball. Another point for the Thunder. Back to back now. They're down by 1.
Quite the floater serve and drop just as it crossed the net.
I'm not sure if Caroline Cap's got a hand on it, so I'm not sure if it counts as a block on the stats. But regardless, Wheaton has the point. Oh! Kyra Cathers just incinerates that shot. Millikin 1 point away from taking set number 3 and going up 2-1. They put into their best hands Kaylin Skoronsky. Gilbert, saved by the Thunder. Autry digs it. Gilbert tries again, rejected. Shafter and Kyra Cathers ends the third set 25-22, and Millikin now 1 set away from going to 18-3 on the year. And we'll have the start of the 4th set after these messages and a word from the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. Welcome back to the start of the 4th set between the Wheaton Thunder and the 10th-ranked Millikin Blue. If you're just joining us, Wheaton won the first set, but Millikin, they've responded really nicely in set number 2 and set number 3, poised to try to take this one in 4 sets. Kira?
I gotta hope that doesn't happen, but this 3rd set was, I think, the best by far from both teams. Both sides cleaned up their errors. Both sides had some strong attacks on offense, and both were covering their bases on defense. I hope to see another close set in the 4th. Hopefully Wheaton can eke this one out and force a 5th, but we'll see how it goes.
Kaylee Itzenhauser leading everyone in kills with 14.
Wow.
And then for the Thunder, 2 players in double figures in terms of kills. Caroline Capps with 11, and then Emerson Treywick also with 10. Kira, what are some, I guess, potential adjustments Wheaton can make if they want to tie things up at 2 sets apiece?
Yeah, I think I mentioned this earlier for Millikin, but for Wheaton, I think diversifying their offense would be great. I know we can rely on Caroline Capps and Emerson Treywick for consistency, but I think we do need to keep the element of surprise in our attack.
Kind of going back to Millikin, for Coach Nichols, this is her first year. She took over for Coach Kick, who was the head coach for Millikin for 23 years, won 535 games, 3-time Coach of the Year, 6 NCAA tournament appearances in 2005, 2014, 2016, 2017, 2022, and then finally in 2023. And she was also the head softball coach for 5 years.
She does it all.
Yeah, from 2007 to 2011. Also in that 2010 season for Millikin, they won a record 22 straight games.
Wow.
And Millikin starts things off strong. An error there from Major and a point for Millikin. There's Itzenhauser on the serve. Capps block, and it's out of play. Point for the Thunder. Major to serve. Oh, how did Ellie Richards get behind like 4 or 5 defenders?
That must have been the placement of the ball. Wasn't any particular speed on that, just great placement.
We talked about those donut holes right there.
Yeah.
Another donut example. Allison over on just the first shot. Here comes Millikin on the ensuing possession. Another kill. And this time, Kyra Cathers, I believe.
Yeah, I'd like to see Wheaton's defense looking more like a jelly donut than a donut hole, you know?
5 kills now for Kyra Cathers.
Oh,
That one just played nicely. Obviously, a little bit of luck getting over that net, just barely. 4-1 lead now for Millikin. And not a good dig there by Emerson Treywick. So now Millikin up 5-1. Caps. Sent over on one shot, and that is out. Point for the Thunder. That was a tough dig there by Gracie Shafter.
the pure rebound on that pass shows the absolute power that Caroline Caps packs behind the punch.
Got through the block, Autry with the dig. Higgins the assist. Here comes Caps again. Nice save there by Howe. And they say that touched the net, I believe.
Yeah, in the net, looks like on Gilbert. I think they called number 5.
Caps, by the way, you just talked about it. 13 kills now for her. Itzenhauser has 14. Lacey Higgins, 33 assists. Autry with 10 digs. Sophia Howe, the defensive specialist, with 11 digs. 6-3 lead now. Big Blue on top. Here's set number 4.
Oh!
Nice save. And again is Richards.
There we go.
Rejected though. There's the big arms of Sydney Overweg.
Whoa!
They're going to say that it's still live. Autry the dig. Higgins the assist. And another dig out there by Higgins. Treywick. And a little bit misplayed there by Grace Autry. Millikin now up 7-3. Millikin hitting .241 in the match. They're coming in hitting .235 this season, first in the CCIW, 27th in all of Division III. And again, 1,000 kills entering tonight, second in the conference, third in Division III. I'll stay there by Caps.
There we go.
And they give a lot of credit to Caroline Caps right there.
We were talking in the beginning of the game about how dynamic of a player Caps is. That's just another one of the many skills she possesses on the volleyball court.
14 kills now for Caroline Caps. Her career high in kills is 19.
Wow.
She did it twice. That one down the baseline. Slithers home from Millikin. It's Allison Oyer. 6 kills for her. Here's Itzenhauser. How with a nice save. Itzenhauser just has to send that one over. Save there by Caps. Here comes Emerson Treywick firing. Save there by Freder King. Itzenhauser again. Pelts it over. Higgins the assist. Oh, barely got that one over.
Tight set.
Nice rally going on. Higgins again the assist. Major down the
Put
line.
down by Ashton.
Ashton Major. pelting that one home. 6 kills for her.
Trying not to scream too much, but plays like that just get me super excited.
Autry now to serve for Wheaton. There's Itzenhauser trying to respond, gets through the block of Major and Gilbert. Sophia Howe, a first-team All-CCIW selection. Of course, there's a lot of talent on this Millikin squad. Itzenhauser, a 2-time first-team All-CCIW selection. You also have Delaney Higgins, who was named CCIW Hitter of the Week on September 30th. We're going to set it up for Emerson Treywick, but it sails wide. Millikin up by 3 points here at set number 4. Ira Cathers now to serve. Best hitting percentage on the team, also third in the CCIW. And getting home there, Bree Gilbert gets through the block. Now some substitutions. Gilbert was the one who checked out. Kennedy Kemp is in. Kyra Cathers is also out for Millikin, taking a breather. 9-7 in favor of Millikin. Here comes Itzenhauser. Oh, wow. 16 kills for Kaylee Itzenhauser. Two digs shy of a double-double for her. Now Shafter to serve, Autry the dig, Higgins the assist. Setting up for Treywick, block though. Sophia Gibbs alongside Delaney Higgins combining in on that stop. That one is a service ace for Grace Shafter. (12-7) now in favor of the Big Blue. They're up by 5. Howell the assist, setting up for Higgins. 2 players getting that dig. What a save there by Higgins. Caps able to send it over, and it's a kill. Caroline Caps. That was not the cleanest kill by Caps, but it's still getting it done.
Hey, a point is a point.
15 kills for Caroline Caps. Then we said her career high was 19. Did against UW Stout and Albion twice. And Delaney Higgins responding on the other end. 5 kills for Delaney Higgins. Boyer also with 5 kills. 2 Millikin players in double figures in terms of kills. That'll be Ellie Richards, and then of course Itzenhauser with 16. Caps somehow saved, sent over by the Thunder. And beautiful finish, Ellie Richards. 12 kills for her. That is also a career high, by the way, for Ellie Richards, as she had 11 kills against Augustana. So what a career milestone for her. Nice play there by the Thunder. It's now 15-8. And a timeout taken on the floor. Big Blue looking to close in on this 4th set. And for Millikin, obviously they made the NCAA tournament last year along with Carthage, but for the Big Blue, they lost in the CCIW finals against the Firebirds, and there was a lot of uncertainty on whether they were going to make the NCAA tournament. Of course, they did, and they had to play Cornell in the first round. They lost, but still, for them to get to essentially have back-to-back tournament appearances, because if you go back to 2 years ago, they also made the NCAA tournament. They said that they were very fortunate to have that opportunity, especially under Coach Kick's final year.
That must feel great for the younger players who are used to such a competitive and winning team, and coming into this year being ranked 10th. I think Millikin's starting to establish themselves as a winning program, and that's going to be attractive for recruits going forward. And I look forward to see what they do with the rest of their season, and how they finish in conference, what the conference tournament will look like, whether Millikin will be in that, and if they make the NCAA tournament again, making that 3 years in a row.
Yeah, for Millikin, going back to the preseason poll, they were projected to finish 3rd. They only got one first place vote, but right now Illinois Wesleyan, and he talked about the unpredictability of the CCIW. Illinois Wesleyan's first, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
They were projected to finish 4th. They got no first place votes.
Yikes.
And the first play out of the timeout for Itzenhauser is an error.
Sometimes those, the lack of votes is all a team needs to push them, and they'll say, hey, I'll prove you wrong.
And for Millikin, they were ranked as high as number 8. That was last year. That was tied for the highest rating ever achieved in Big Blue history since 2017. They were also ranked number 8. And back-to-back points for the Thunder, as that was misplayed by Sophia Howe. Five-point lead now for Millikin. Major to serve for the Thunder. Richards, another one.
Okay. Wasn't sure if that was called down or not.
But it is, and that's now 3 consecutive points for Wheaton.
Oh.
Richards,
wow.
What a save. That was Sarah Sanderson who just checked into the ball game on an excellent play there for the Thunder. They said that.
Point for Wheaton in the net.
Millikin touched the nets.
Number 9, Sophia Gibbs, it looks like.
A 4-0 run for the Thunder, 15-12. Thunder would love to take this to a 5th set. Richards gets over the tape, Caps with the dig. Sanderson able to get it over. The freshman out of Missouri. Kemp's the dig. Higgins the assist. Here comes Caps firing. It's another kill for Caroline Caps, make it 16 for her. And a timeout is taken on the floor.
I want to give Sarah Sanderson a quick pat on the back. Just entering into a game at a pivotal point and coming in and holding her ground, having some great digs, supporting her teammates. It's a great way to enter the court as a freshman.
Playing in her 12th game, the freshman at Weldon Spring, Missouri. And for Coach Plunkett, he seems to utilize pretty much his entire bench. Compared to Millikin, they have some players that are on the roster, but they mostly play JV. But again, for the Thunder, using their players at their disposal.
Yeah, I think that speaks to Plunkett's confidence in the entirety of his team. And just the knowledge that maybe you're not starting, but you do have to be ready at any point to enter the game and do your best. And spots are always changing. You can always advocate for yourself if you're doing well on the court. But yeah, Sarah Sanderson, for example, has stepped into the game, hasn't played at all this game, but has done phenomenal stepping in.
Caroline Caps lead the way again, 16 kills on 41 swings, hitting .268. Her career high in kills is 19, as we said. UW Stout and Albion, that was the last time she did it. Let's see if she can break her career high. Again, entered this game with 929 kills. Not too far away from 1,000 kills on the seat in her entire career. It's a 2-point ball game here in this 4th set. Oh, block. It's Caps and Overweg combining in.
Fall is here, and Caroline Caps has brought the stuffing.
6-0 run for the Thunder. It's only a 1-point game before Millikin finally ends the drought. It's Sophia Gibbs. Just cranks it home. How to serve now for Big Blue. Does that stay in play? It does. Millikin drawing off the last 2 points, and now they're back up by 3. Also stay tuned for a post-game interview. Coach Plunkett will come up to the set. That's going to be an ace as it hits the tape and rolls over. And now a quick timeout being taken by Coach Plunkett. 18-14 in favor of Millikin. And Kira, how does Millikin try to finish off this fourth set and get their win?
I think since the first set, Millikin has adjusted quite well. The first set, I think, was quite unfortunate with the amount of errors that they had, totaling 9 errors, but in the second set, only 1, the third, only 5, and so far, only 4. I think that has been the key adjustment for them. Wheaton has been quite the inverse of those, starting with 2 errors and then going to 11, 8, and currently 4. But Millikin has, there's a reason why they're ranked number 10. They're a strong team. They've got quite the core attackers up front, including, especially Itzenhauser, Kira Carruthers, and L. Richards have been getting quite the number of hits. Yeah, there's a reason that they're ranked.
Both Itzenhauser as well as Caroline Caps, each with 16 kills for their respective teams. As Millikin again trying to shut the door. They lost the first set, have rallied to win the last 2 sets. Trying to take care of business before they go to the Midwest Invitational to take on Calvin on October 11th. Sarah Sanderson was the one who got that dig. Firing, that one's out of play though. Thunder will take that point gladly. They're now down by 3.
Hopefully this is just the shift of momentum that Wheaton will need going forward.
Lacey Higgins now to serve, 38 assists for Higgins. After the assist, beautifully played by Millikin. It's Caroline Cathers, or Kyra Cathers. 6 kills for her. It's Delaney Higgins, one of the players that checked out for the Big Blue. Alyssa Frederking to serve for Millikin. 19-15, 6 points away from taking set number 4. And Audrey could not dig that one out, 5 points away from taking match point. And again, we will have a post-game interview with Coach Plunkett after the conclusion of this match. And a little bit misplayed there by Bree Gilbert. Had to hesitate a little bit. Get a chance for Millikin. Another strong response by Kyra Cathers. 7 kills for her. Hitting 400 tonight. What a dig there by Howe. Can't be saved though by the Thunder, so staying in this ball game. They're down by 5. They put it in the hands of their best player, Caroline Caps. Senior out of Middletown, Delaware. 197 kills for her, entering tonight, 7th in the CCIW. What a nice dig there by Autry. And Gilbert, no. 2 wide there, 4 points away now. Rather 3 points away from taking this match. (22-16). Skoronsky to serve for Millikin. Setting up on that right pin. And they will say it's a point for the Thunder, so it gets home there for Bree Gilbert. Five-point deficit for the Thunder. Autry again to serve for Wheaton. Itzenhauser fires, blocked, but it's out of bounds. 3 points away now from match point. Here's Cathers to serve for the Big Blue. Down the middle. And that's going to be a point for the Thunder, staying alive. Now they trail 23-18. It'll be Kennedy Kemp to serve for the Thunder. Kemp with 4 digs so far. Itzenhauser floats it. Nice save there by Kemp. Higgins the assist. Here comes Trawick. Nice save by Howe. Itzenhauser trying to respond. Caps the dig. Major floats it over. What a save right there. Millikin able to send it over with Itzenhauser. And for Emerson Trawick, just a little bit too far. Millikin now 1 point away from taking this entire match. Reese Schaffer to serve, the sophomore out of Farmer City, Illinois. Can she finish it? Higgins gets home. And for the Big Blue, what a way to respond after losing to Illinois Wesleyan in their last match. They take care of the Wheaton Thunder as they'll improve to 18-3 on the year, 4-1 in conference play. Meanwhile, for the Thunder, they fall to 9-8, 0-4 in conference play, and now they've lost 8 consecutive games within CCIW play dating back to last year. Kira, what are your thoughts on this overall matchup?
I want to applaud the start of Wheaton College. I think coming out against a big opponent can be quite intimidating, but they came out and held their own at home, made sure to give the fans a show. But like I said earlier, there's a reason why Millikin is ranked 10th. They're a phenomenal team, strong core of hitters. Their setters are phenomenal. All around a great team, especially under the coaching staff of Nichols. But yeah, the CCIW is a tough place to play. Want to applaud the efforts of both teams. And going forward, it'll be interesting to see how the CCIW rankings progress.
Kaylee Itzenhauer, one dig shy of a double-double, finishing with 17 kills on 40 swings, hitting .275, also with 9 digs. Meanwhile, Richards with 13 kills, Higgins with 6, Oyer with 5. Getting it done also is Schafter with 26 assists. And how about Frederick King also with 20 assists herself. Howell with 16, and then on the Thunder perspective, Caroline Capps once again shining with 17 kills herself.
Yep. Capps always in the leader in the kills column. Yeah, going forward, I think we do have to rely on Caroline Capps and Emerson Trawick for the consistency, but I do want to see some more diversification with the hitters. I want to see Overweg and Major getting their hits. Middles are often, I have a certain affection for middles as being one myself, but middles are often underused. And it's quite the dangerous position, especially with the different types of hits you can run. So I'd like to see those two used much more.
Trawick finishing second on the team in kills with 10, and then you talked about Ashton Major. She had 7 kills herself. Lacey Higgins leading the assist department with 41, not too surprising for her. Autry with 16 digs, and Lacey Higgins also with 8 digs herself. For Millikin, they'll be at the Midwest Invitational. They'll take on Calvin on October 11th, and the doubleheader, Baldwin Wallace and Swarthmore on October 12th. And then meanwhile for Wheaton, they'll be at the UW Stevens Point Invitational, where they'll have another tough matchup. UW Oshkosh, number 7 in the country, and then they have UW Stout and UW Stevens Point. And then they play North Park at North Park on October 16th. And these CCIW games, and of course you play basketball where you have the opportunity to play opponents twice within the conference, but in volleyball, you only see them once.
Yeah, I always thought that was unusual. Going into the first season, I can't remember who our first opponent was, but I was like, okay, I can't wait to play them again. And they were like, no, this is it. But going into basketball, it's kind of refreshing to get to play each opponent twice, especially the home game and the road game. Because as the season progresses, you usually play one in the first half of the season, the other, and the second game in the second half of the season. So you get to see how each team grows, which is something that I wish volleyball had the ability to experience.
And Coach Plunkett is coming up on stage for a post-game interview. Glad to have Coach Plunkett on hand. And Coach Plunkett, once again, thank you for taking the time. What were your overall thoughts on tonight's match?
It was a battle. When you're playing a team that's won a lot of volleyball games this year, that's a high-ranked team in the country, you know you're going to be in a dogfight. But extremely proud of the group that we had tonight. We never gave up, even though we were down. We continue to fight, and you know that's all you can ask for. We put a lot of pressure on them, and to take a set off of that team shows that we're capable. We're running into teams that are a little bit more consistent than us, and when they have that, they're able to steady out, and we're kind of in peaks and valleys. So if we can learn how to steady ourselves out, I think we can be in more competitive matches like this.
Caroline Capps finishing this match with 17 kills on 43 swings, 2 kills shy of her career high. Are there any other players that you want to shout out?
Well, we'll continue to shout out Caroline there. I mean, it's hard to argue, you know, getting her back into a rhythm. I think she was trending a little bit downward. We switched her positions a little bit to get her some more swings, and she stepped up. So awesome for that. I think Ashton's been just really steady for us out of the middle. She didn't have the best of matches, but I think she's also a player that, one, she has a great serve, and we scored a lot of points when she was serving, and she had such an influence in the game from the offensive side when she's in the front row. Like, when she gets kills, it's loud. We use that as momentum. So Ashton's a great. Lacey did a good job running the offense today as well.
You guys had the UW Stevens Point Invitational coming up, including a matchup with number 7 ranked UW Oshkosh, as along with UW Stout and UW Stevens Point. How do you plan on taking this matchup into this next tournament? Well,
you just said it. I mean, we're going to go up and play really 3 great teams. Obviously, we kick it off with a huge one with Oshkosh, but we're tested now a little bit more so going into that weekend, knowing that it's going to be a dogfight all the time. I just want to see my team step up and compete all the way through. You know, you win some, you lose some, but I think this team's learning how to be resilient, learning how to work hard, and compete at that level consistently. Because like you saw it, you can see them compete for a set, but can we do it for an entirety of a match? We're still learning how to do that.
Thank you, Coach Plunkett, for taking your time.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
So for the Wheaton Thunder, again, they will fall to 9-8 on the season, 0-4 in CCIW play. Millikin, 10th ranked team in the country. They improved to 18-3, 4-1 in conference play. Well, alongside Kira Carragher, I'm Aiden Kong signing off on the Wheaton Thunders Sports Network.